Brian, thanks so much for coming back on the channel. I have to say, you've done a great job on your own channel. As I said earlier, we'll link it down below. I know some of the big videos on your channel were like why 0.21 Bitcoin matters. Can
Yeah.
you tell us why that matters? And I have some follow-ups on it.
Yeah. So 21 million divided by 0.21 is 100 million. There's 8 billion people in the world. 100 million is the top 1%. So the 0.21 video is just illustrate for people that look, 0.21 Bitcoin is a significant amount of Bitcoin. That's significant. I know people like to throw out the words retirement. People want to throw out financial freedom. I look at it through the lens of significance and influence. 0.21 Bitcoin is a significant and influential amount of Bitcoin in a world that is constantly going to stack it. Corporations are stacking it, countries are stacking it, individuals are stacking it. Like, that's significant for you as an individual to hit that. And then on the flip side, the equivalent amount of fiat is not significant. I understand that everyone's personal financial situation is different. I understand that everyone's variation of what a large and small savings account is different. Completely understand that. Just the reality of the way that fiat money works, that amount of fiat is not significant in like having an impact on the world. And so that's where that video is coming from. And then it's just coming from this place of, if you're so new, just like right now, turn on Bitcoin YouTube for the first time, one thing that's going to help you is to separate the exchange rate of Bitcoin for USD in the amount of Bitcoin units you have. So we're used to setting savings goals, always measuring USD, or your stock portfolio, always measuring USD, right? One thing that will help you on your Bitcoin journey is acknowledging the Bitcoin units themselves and setting mini and little stacking goals for yourself measured in the Bitcoin units.
I like that. I think you gave me a lot of encouragement on videos like that, where I'm saying you need like 0.2 Bitcoin or 0.5 Bitcoin. And obviously I talk about like why that goal is a goal. It's a bit arbitrary, but just like when you're lifting, right? Are you that much stronger when you hit 100 pounds versus 95 on bench press? No, but it's a cool number to hit and it keeps you striving for more, which I think is fantastic. And obviously you've been in Bitcoin for a while, so it's not like you just started to tell people to buy at 50,000, but I think maybe when that video blew up, maybe Bitcoin was right around 50,000, right?
Yeah, because it was really close, because then I made one either before or after that was like, it was like, look, 0.01 is better than $650. Like, and so to even break it down again, because I tell people to take it like 0.01 at a time. Like, can you add 0.01 a month, 0.01 every other week, right? And at the time of making that video, like 0.01 was $650. And so now sitting here right now, 0.01 is $900, like that. So that kind of keeps it grounded. Again, $650 is like a number that you can like wrap your brain around. 900 is a number you can wrap your brain around.
Yeah. And at the beginning of the year, January 1, Bitcoin was 44,000. It traded all around 50, 60,000. Obviously, recently it went up a lot. So it is a lot harder to buy 0.21 now. Do you think that's still a good number for people to strive for? Or do you think you just kind of move it down to the 5-figure mark? Like, how do you approach that as the goalposts get further and further away?
For sure. I think so. I think that's where the take it 0.01 of the time comes from. And I think it's where take the illustration of focusing on the Bitcoin units and the Bitcoin fixed supply gives you the ability to kind of like understand that what may seem like an insignificant amount of fiat, like throwing in $20 at the end of a week into Bitcoin, can feel insignificant. But that's because, like, in my opinion, that's because dollars don't add up fast. Like, that's what's frustrating. When you're on YouTube and you're at your first job, you're at your second job, and you're watching YouTube trying to learn about Bitcoin. Like, having that $20 doesn't feel significant when TV is talking about hedge funds and TV is talking about, countries stocking Bitcoin and like all this stuff. Totally get it. Absolutely, completely get it.
Well,
However, what else is the $20 doing? Like, what else is the $20 doing? What can it do? It can't, like, it's losing ground every day. It's losing ground every day to another impact in your life. And so that's like really grappling that and wrapping your head around that is what kind of gets you on the train.